5th of September 2019, where press release come out from immigration of Sierra Leone, where Ministry of Tourism self battle about visa on arrival. So where you go salon now, if you come out in a specific country them within the press release, you get the opportunity for make you get visa na salon. Umu Pine na Facebook say, he say tell God thank you and in glad for that. He say because one time be done there, in passport be lost where he post them na Sweden. He say at the end of the day, he began for apply for emergency passport. We always dey na the diaspora know the kind thing we can na your mind, where you can dey post your passport to Salon Embassy. Specifically, now they talk about today. What they say for post passport, you post them for the visa. So you have not the call till you receive them. And some of the embassies here call for follow up your passport and see the kind of reception where you go get. Maybe you where they listen, you get a different reception where them they don't give you. Now one of the embassies there where you call for follow up your passport or for follow up things them na the embassy. That one they will go left arm for another day. Because today we dey deal with visa on arrival. Let we listen to how this news been broke. If it be say you na somebody where they following na YouTube, definitely wait till the can play so you don't listen the entire one. But for the sake of time, we go scale and down. Now that's make you for following our YouTube, SN Radio, the YouTube channel. So some of them things here, you go down watch them and listen and see how the things can be unfold. SN Radio on our YouTube and also Sierra Network Production. Let we listen how it be unfold that day.
All. My name is Andrew Jaya Kaikai, the Chief Immigration Officer of the Republic of Sierra Leone. I have here a public notice or press release that I'll just read. As part of government's commitment to promote tourism and attract foreign direct investment, the government of Sierra Leone wishes to inform the general public, airline operators, Sierra Leone embassies and missions overseas, International Air Transport Association, IATA, international partners, and other government bodies that will effect from today, Thursday, 5th September 2019, a new visa on arrival policy has been put in place. And the visa on arrival will be for the following countries or blocks: the United Kingdom citizens, European Union citizens, United States citizens, citizens of Commonwealth member countries, citizens of the Gulf Cooperation Council member countries, which are UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, and Oman, citizens of the BRICS countries, those are Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Also citizens of the following countries: Iran, Cambodia, Vietnam, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, Turkey, Japan, South Korea, Norway, Israel, Bolivia, East Timor, Macau, Samoa, Tavula. Below are the visa fees for ease of reference. All ECOWAS nationals are visa-free, and they will continue to enjoy that privilege. Non-ECOWAS AU nationals, the fee is going to be $25 US. All other countries, $80 United States dollars. Citizens of ECOWAS states and all other countries with which Sierra Leone has visa-free guarantee agreements will continue to enjoy visa-free access. Citizens of countries not listed above are required to visit the Sierra Leone embassy or mission abroad to secure visas prior to visiting Sierra Leone. All persons coming to Sierra Leone for the purpose other than tourism, visit, or business need to apply for a visa before undertaking such travel. We wish to reassure all potential visitors of a continuing hassle-free visa processing experience. And Andrew Jai, Chief Immigration Officer. Thank you.
Distinguished journalists, colleague Minister of Labour, Chief Immigration Officer, the Permanent Secretary, journalists here present, let me take this opportunity of saying hello to you all, and that I'm always pleased to be here in order that we can be able to speak about critical issues not only affecting Sierra Leone, but issues especially relating to tourism. Today is a very important day for us. Today is a historic day. It is a historic day because we have been able to join many countries across the world in rolling out visa on arrival. Now, when I became Minister of Tourism, one of the key challenges which I had and which a number of people across the world were able to communicate to us as a government was the fact that coming to Sierra Leone was very, very difficult. Very difficult because access to visa was almost impossible because of the fact that we have limited embassies abroad, and because of the fact that getting to those embassies and trying to access visa has been a huge challenge, not only for those who want to come into Sierra Leone, but then also for Sierra Leoneans abroad. There are quite a number of them who have said to us, we want to go home, we want to come for holidays, but we cannot pay the extra mile. For instance, if you want to have a visa to come to Sierra Leone, if you are in Finland, you need to ensure that you get in touch with our embassy in London. And then, you can determine what that implies in terms of cost and in terms of time. And it has also mitigated against tourist arrival. Many countries that have been able to do well in tourism, they have rolled out visas on arrival. If you look at the Gambia, many a time people say, we have quite a number of people coming to the Gambia. It's because they have rolled out visa on arrival. Senegal, Nigeria, recently Ghana. And then when you look at some countries like Seychelles, Mauritius, all those countries have rolled out some form of visa processes that increases arrival of tourists. So for Sierra Leone, this is a huge step. And I will want to take this opportunity to thank His Excellency. I'm thanking him because he has been able to listen to us. He has been able to see the constraints in the sector. And he has been able to see what benefits we'll get the sooner we are able to roll out visa on arrival. Which means our tourist arrival is going to increase. We are going to have more people who will be coming in for different trades, investments. And it also means we're going to get closer to the rest of the world. So this is really very, very important. Now, I would also like to say that getting the visa on arrival is one step. But then also we need to do the rest of the homework. The rest of the homework is that we have to make sure that we portray Sierra Leone in a very positive light. Now, one of the challenges which we have is the fact that We are still struggling in order that we can be able to ensure that we improve on our image abroad. We rebrand Sierra Leone. So this step is very, very significant in rebranding Sierra Leone. So we have to do our work as journalists in order we can tell the good stories. Today, if you go on the internet, there are lots of stories, good stories about Sierra Leone's tourism. And quite recently, CNN rated Sierra Leone as one among the 10 countries that have not been fully explored, but is one of the unique and pristine destinations. So I like to say that this is a big change. This is going to be a big gain. This is going to open doors. This is going to change our profile. And this is actually going to give us an opportunity for lots of people to look and knock on the doors of Sierra Leone. So it is time for us to support this change. It is time for us to have the good stories. It is time for us to rebrand and be our ambassadors. So let me thank you all for listening.
It is time for us for rebrand Sierra Leone. You beget any doubt? Or you still get doubt? Wetin you take out of wetin you hear? Visa on arrival. Since the 5th of September, it don dey active now na Salone. You hear the country them. And mostly, some of them country then they in Europe. Now they want the way Salone not even get embassy. We get for go through the stress, forget a visa. I make example just now of somebody we write on Facebook, Umopine, we say in passport be lost one thing, just forget visa. He post them. At the end of the day, the passport go somewhere else. Well, some people they say it's a good thing. Some man still a frown. We all are mortal man. It's a difficult one for satisfy we. But make a call to Usman Tolly. Make it just lay in a table quick. Then I go open the phone line. Let we all rub mouth by this topic. Yes, Usman Tolly, you get the platform, sir.
First of all, I just want to take this opportunity for thank Andrew Kaikai, we are the Chief Immigration Officer, and as well as the Minister of Tourism, for giving a comprehensive report on the issue of visa on arrival. I think we get to commend them on that. And as you hear from the Ministry of Tourism, he said they work tirelessly for convince His Excellency the President for accept the proposal for make Salone on arrival. And I believe to a very large extent, this is now one way for promote tourism as well as direct foreign investment. As on from the Chief Immigration Officer, Andrew Kakai. Actually, the project now for promote businesses, for promote tourism, and as you can see, a lot of other countries then, including ECOWAS, UK, EU, US, many other Commonwealth countries then, they get their own various charges then for this initiative. So we really get to commend them on that. I think this is not a step just for increase the volume of the ease of doing business. We all can remember the outgoing British embassy, where they actually graded in terms of Sierra Leone. It says Sierra Leone now one of the countries them were very expensive for land a plane. That is very critical. So that will be a kind of discouraging effect for let people and go to Salone for go invest, as well as for tourism, for promote tourism in our country. So bringing this initiative actually a step in the right direction, because one important aspect of this initiative is that it helps for bring ease of doing business, in the sense that we all know, say, the World Bank, a great salon, a rank salon, 163 among 190 economies and the ease of doing business. Remember, 1 is the best and 190 is the worst. So you will imagine this all day. We are 163. So the environment in terms of ease of doing business is not very good. So when they come up with the initiative here, it's a good one. Although there are other factors and other things that we therefore look at when they talk about the ease of doing business. But at least this is a starting point. And I believe, say, as on our own listing, we get difficulties. Most of who live in the diaspora, as well as other tourists, them, we want go in our country, and they face difficulties to get the required visa, especially in the case of Sierra Leone, USA will not get a lot of embassies. And when I remember where this government kind of power and say they even get for go to the extent for open up other embassies and other countries then for just expand the we foreign embassy system, because salon for other countries then will not get embassy system. You therefore look at the nearest country. For example, we get a lot of countries like say if you live in Greece, we bother and get for sending passports sometime in the UK for can apply for a visa, or if you need help, na salon embassy there you get for come all the way, or you get for write to the embassy in the UK now. So it's a very long process. It's a very tough one, but this initiative will help for ease things a little bit. However, now some critical questions, no more we are facing. I want to bring forth where I want to let we all look at them and then critically debate on them. As I say, it's a good initiative, but as you know, any initiative, you get your own caveat, you get your own advantages, you get your own disadvantages then, yeah? So, first of all, we don't say this is not a beginning, not just a beginning, but opening up your country to tourism and other businesses does not only involve in terms of visa on arrival. What the government don't say about tax system? We already know, say, the tax system at the airport. Yeah? The tax that were imposed at the airlines there. It's so expensive. It's high. We don't deliberate on this at this forum. So now that the government will introduce this visa on arrival, what they will do in terms of those other taxes then? Where they will help for create the ease of doing business in a very easy way for we. That's one of the questions that we have for ask. Because if you really want to show we say mean business, also airport tax system, therefore look into them as well. I wish them guys where they've been doing this interview them for ask this question. Yeah? And the other thing again, I not say they say on arrival, you have to pay your visa fees. They say na NRA, the National Revenue Authority, then they handle the payment. That's fine. They say immigration officials then, they know to deal with the payment. But you trust the system as alone? Think about where they go in a salon, where reach in airport, the kind of harassment we get from those guys. Change no day. Bro, what you want? You know, all them things in there. So, how you go trust them people there for handle this cash? You know, if you say a tendency there for increased corruption, you know, if you say, if them say pay online, you get your receipt where you go, now the immigration there, you show your receipt. Or you show you, then give you a unique code where we present to them. Where they will just check the system, say don't pay online. Then they will help for corruption. Ask yourself that question, yeah. Officials them for them provide a much more transparent mechanism for handle this money business, rather than for lesser in the hands of a brother then. Although then for me say there will be an efficient and transparent mechanism for handle this money business, but I don't trust any one of those guys. We all experience that. We go salon. How much amount of embarrassment harass when they harass you for money business? It's possible that they will just say, "Well, give me 50,000." There you go. There is a tendency for let them increase corruption. I feel say that system they will for look into that as well. Another critical question I want to look at, is the government really serious about this dollarization? Why, if at all, we want to make prices then? Why would not put in bracket? If you say $25, you put it in bracket, convert them to leones. Let people know say we own currency important. Why everything you quote them in dollars? Are you really serious? After all the Financial Services Act of 2019, where you talk say, dollarization or for put on to an end. Why you not put? I not say it will help people that don't want to go salon for let them know the prices, but at the same time, peg the leone against that dollar. They put the leone in bracket, so people then will take you lost them very seriously. Yeah, I think we'll get for look into that as well. Yeah, in terms of security, another critical question here. And say they will make sure they get Interpol in the country. Are we capable enough? Are we competent enough? Yeah, for handle security just within the airport with a large queue. Imagine like December where a large number of people in one of the country. Yeah. So how we go able to make sure that we able to ensure, we check everybody in terms of security. Yeah? If we say the queues go high, if they say they will go totally, because by right and for interview them, people are where they go. I mean, people on visa on arrival and to interview them and understand the essence of their travel. If you say them will do a thorough interview in the airport. However, one can argue, even here, people, you go to a Salon embassy in Aya, you go for interview, sometimes you know even one know what, as long as you give them what you get for give them, you can argue that way they say, even where they apply in Aya, they still combat that security, they still solve that security issue. So you still argue that way they do. But however, as we say, a step in the right direction, but there is still more to go. Still a lot of things that still for put in place. If one actually make sure it creates ease for do business in a salon. But overall, I would say we are moving towards the right direction. So we left these questions that I don't put on the floor. We'll debate on them. We'll listen to other members, them, until they come up with some of them suggestions, yeah. But more importantly, AAA, I think this visa on arrival is also open to business people as well. I think say, I don't know, but let other members, other callers, then correct me, because I know say you talk say not to for businesses, business people, but it's also open to business as well as tourists, promoting me on the start.
Yeah, but the press release, even the one the press release, and even now the same press release, the chief immigration officer be read at the starting where I begin for play, tell we clearly say now for tourism and visiting. Now in this day for tourism and visiting.
I think in terms of direct foreign investment.
Yes, he talking, but I don't know why he bring down the inside. But the press release states now for tourism and visiting. If you visit without them tourism, then if you travel without them tourism, then you need for visit the embassy in the home country.
Yeah, but a visitor for example, in the UK here. If you do go on business and class you on, they apply for a visitor's visa. I think it's also, but we will listen to other callers.
Okay.
But I think it's also open to business people as well.
All right. Thank you very much, Usman Tholi. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, that now Usman Tholi. You don't come broaden the question them for this particular program today. I see Walter Christiana na Facebook, they ask saying they na Germany, you see, but they not allow them for take dual citizenship. You see, within the government they go do, but that in that area, I think say now the Germans them. Now they know they accept dual citizenship. I might be wrong, but somebody else go correct me. But Salone, they accept dual citizenship. So for the part of Sierra Leone, then they accept them. So whichever country where you be, now the diaspora, now they need for accept them. If they not accept them, then you can't hold Salone passport and hold the passport. Because I know say, like United States, then they accept them. United Kingdom, then they accept them. Those ones I know of. So because they accept dual citizenship and Salone accept them, so now then they make you go see people from the UK and people from United States, then go carry Salone passport and then country passports then they. But if Germany not agree, then are on their own side because Salone, they accept dual citizenship. Maybe somebody get different answer, but I think say that's what it is. George Kamara say, what about begging on arrival? Even Usman Tholi talk about that. And me go add say begging on departure. But today we want to do visa on arrival. And then we left the begging on arrival and begging on departure. Because those ones, the people away there under need for handle that. And, I just want to be the devil's advocate now. For that one way, Usman Tholi say why they not put her in Leone's. Well, we know say the dollar price not steady in us alone. The Leones go to go up and down. So every day them for be they can't change the price today, now the price. Today, now the price. Today, now the price. Like the price for the change every day because we know saying so the dollar rate the change na Salone for link to the Salone currency. So maybe I make them just stick with the dollar. But nevertheless, maybe if them be give the right say okay, let we use Leones, maybe now they want they collect the money back for the play UK. But if they can make an online service for that particular thing, they get a code or get a receipt, you go, you get a barcode. Well, now we get innovation in the country, get a barcode where you go there and scan them and your name pop up in their own system there, say you don't pay it on. I think that will be one of the most easiest one than where you go again Now you get for pull you $80. And per $80 they now let's say you $100, the $20 change. Not today begging on arrival long come back. Not today begging on arrival go can not today then go tell you say they not get change. And then they try for I don't know. So if you know say you get for go and you get for pay $80, try get you $80 before you go. Get a exact. Or if you get $100 or anything, you know it can for follow. Because we can take the the water taxi. We can take away, you know, like me, I always they get me $40. Nothing on top, nothing beneath. Even sometimes then if I can just make them buy an salon day. And then give me name while rich, just give me name and that's it. So we come on at the country, we know how we for able to make them ease for ourselves. We able to make an ease for ourselves, and we make an easy for ourselves, we go and you know, make her open the phone line. Visa on arrival is active. Waiting the chief immigration officer don't talk. We don't waiting the minister of tourism don't talk. Waiting a you don't take. You like them, why you still live around at them? Most people they say they know like them because of the security. Well, they don't tell we say Interpol, the chief immigration officer tell we say Interpol self get for be involved. But me and maybe few other people them the advocate say may they count them online. Who you print you get a barcode. Who go salon and scan the barcode today. Life made simple. You know? We self want help them for make them more simpler. And then go say maybe for pay the service for the charge and all them things then they forget online service back in a salon we recognize well. Now that the phone line open now. The phone line open and where they call you get 2 minutes. Yes, caller, they live on here. You name and who side the call from, please?
Yeah, this is Ayo, the call from US.
Yes, Ayo from US. What's in your contribution, sir? You get 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah, I think this visa on arrival is a good thing, but the issue I have is you need to bring down the cost of these taxis and airfare. You know, the more the prices of the flying and taxis comes down, the more you get more people to come in. But if the price of those things are still high, taxes involved, you know, there enough people go to come from where they make money. And as far as this $80, you know, that's not a bad idea because you talk about converting the money to Leone. So some people who do they come on Europe, they get Leone. Another Leone, so you want to say they will have to open a side and a counter where they can go cash their dollars before they go to the NRA for make payments. So I think that dollarization, that one day we can live with that one day, you know. I just want to make those 2 contributions.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you did live on here. Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side the call from?
Sorry? Hello?
Yes, caller on WhatsApp. You did live on here. Your name and who side the call from,
Lawrence
please?
Fox.
Yes,
Hello?
Lawrence, you get 2 minutes. Waiting at your contribution.
Yeah, my contribution are just simple as I say. Yeah. When I talk about, like I say, it's a hazard, it's a risk. Because you know, biometrically check the person you can country. They just can no more. They buy ticket, he come. Then because they pay visa, they can salon. We don't know that they can, we don't know they can. Then you terrorism all over the place. And salon is a weak state. It's possible so they can they can get a picking if we can get them into tourism. Another one. 2, if you look at the country. Hello?
Yes, you did live.
Yeah. So what are they saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you listen at the phone and not listen whatever you use for listen, so maybe there is a delay. So just listen at the phone.
Yeah. So what are they saying?
Yeah.
So what are they saying is then when you say the rebrand salon on that kind of ticket, it's not rebranding salon at all. What you make they say, they give brand saloon because look at Sierra Leone, the protesters that want protest today. The government, look all the police forced already. Look government defect opposition. Look government to go.
No, I know allow go and allow just stay on this one, please.
Yes,
no go behind.
The ban in Sierra Leone, not in that sense. Because visa on arrival means you not check the post where they come. And you get for check the post where they come. When you check the post where they come, you will know that they can in the country. And with all the terrorism also within the country, then deal on drugs, on all the kinds of things. Then we look at Sierra Leone as a weak spot. We are not saying welcome on arrival. I just pay, I don't kind side saloon. Just like I say, I just pay kind side. I know what that means.
All right.
Yeah, and I don't kind of talk about.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello?
Yes, you did live on here, sir. Your name and who side you call from?
Patrick Dominion from the US.
Yes, Patrick, you get 2 minutes. What's your contribution?
I mean, not good idea, not good thing, but let's look on the every idea get a negative side, get a positive side. Number one, the finance side. I want me question why I ask first of all. That $25, that $80, how many months visa they stand for? Is it 3 months or 1 year or 3 years? Because I'm not sure who the America where you apply for a visa. The minimum where they get is 3 years, which is $160 now you pay. And I'm not sure they mention America, but that's fine. Then the other thing they need to know, like as you say, or Usman Police say, that finance, Salomon, most when it comes to money, I not trust most people in other countries. And now we go to handle that money, they wouldn't, as you say, you give them $800, but then you get change back, not trouble. So the need for know that if that the online system that will, if you one get your visa free, go online, they get a website, immigration, whatever site where they set up. Now the internet don't remove Salon very well. They set up a site where you go, you register, you put your name, and that will save time on arrival. Because I remember when I go Ghana, I was picking there, they say visa on arrival. The time we will spend at the line, spend more than an hour because the line was so long. That would save more time for people there. Because when you go, they get office, you left for Timap, you get people ready to wait for you. Or some people now want to take the ferry, the boat, maybe not ferry, they want to catch up. And the ferry, Salon ferry, and they run on time. All that will waste your time for make, you go reach Natal on time. So if they're able to make that online system, where you make you able to go, you register, you don't put the information there, you don't get the code or a barcode, where you go the scanner, all you need normally is just to go the stamp in. And that would be a good idea.
All right. Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello, my name is Gugiatu. I call from Norway.
Yes, Gugiatu, you get the platform. 2 minutes. What's your contribution?
Yeah, my own contribution. At least we glad they don't say for go take this visa dongri because at least we are in a country, so it be really difficult for we. Because one Norwegian will not be allowed we forget that to dual citizenship they not be allowed. But unfortunately, last year November or December they accept we not forget them. But it not be easy for we. So we are glad for that. Number what me want to talk for this payments where they happen so back now this country. For me, I not buy the idea. It will be much better than do this thing online. It will be much better. Because this year so how then they do and so we then visit business and I don't work side na salon where I don't work na office na salon. Where they from the printing of the receipts now then they work out with the people that with the printer. So like now extra printing and they get for that receipt day. So if government say fee say they not get for loss, then they lost. They're not smart that side. Say the people then the money then just whether they print for the extra receipts where they can inside. So like I not buy the idea at all for me money reach to other people and they earn. Come back look at the custom, the tax side, it damn too heavy. if they really want tourists in the country and they really want people then for go inside it, then for look on them, then kind style, how they for able to reduce the price here so, then tax here so, it's really expensive. Now, back the pro smart elevator because he said the first time I listen this thing na YouTube, I laugh when they say $80. Say the one the way they talk say for begin use Leones. When I come back now, they can't tell me back say for go pay $80. Like it be so funny to me say, oh, una way they say for try for reduce this dollar, people they use dollar at the country. Now una they talk back say for go pay dollar. Yes, we understand say people they not get for put cargo Leon. Although someone can get and say where they get you Leon, so where they go because they expect say where you go to the airport. All the affecting the people and get for go big. So like he asked them, say, una don't begin use Salomon no sauna day. Now say yes, so they use all two now. So we can just make a fun or laugh with them. Really, but it don't make no sense. If una say una want this dollar, at least una no can implement it again by the people. Una try for put the Leons, make people they know say yes, una seriously to una they talk, eh?
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Yes, call ID live on here. You name and who side the call from?
Hi, my name is Abdurrahman. I call from London.
Yes, Abdurrahman, you get 2 minutes. What's your contribution, sir?
Yeah, this is not a good thing, to be honest with you, because I just come out on, like, the last time I get so much problem because my salon passport be expired. So, passport I go to travel, emergency travel, OCSF. If it is speed on day, I forgot OCSF. But the only question I ask, now about the embassy there, because most of the embassy there, some of them are they money in the Abupa. They visa money there for maintenance, for pay them bills. I hope say the government will think about Andy for the reimburse them the embassy there for let them get extra money for the pay them bills. Then the other problem is, even though this is not a good venture AAA, the other problem is the ferry is terrible. You cannot salon. I feel so pathetic because you go there, the Air Francois goes, the ferry no left before the plane they land. That's why they go look for guest house now, airport day. It was terrible. So we really need for solve this ferry issue. Ferry no expensive. To be honest with you, you get $100,000, you able buy ferry, you put on another country. Then they say the ferry book no. And if say this visa waiving fee, in one grade we will make tourists and go salon. Because to be honest with you, that ferry didn't get for Sultan.
Okay.
It's horrible, it's terrible, and it's pathetic.
All right, thank you
even
very much,
Abdurrahman. Not a good venture. Okay,
right, thank you, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, call ID live on here. You name and who side the call from?
Yeah, AAA, Nami Harun Koma, they call from Boston.
Yes, Harun, you get 2 minutes. Waiting a contribution.
Yeah, much about what me understand about this visa on arrival. I not believe say they don't pull out all together from the embassies them all. From your understanding, it's just tell for say then just try them up for make a little more easier. Like for say hold your passport if you reach with them, then you pay, you get your visa. But I not believe say they pull out totally from embassies the way like Afadea where the America yeah. If I send her to New York, I no go get them.
No, you go get them. Definitely, yes, you
that
correct. It's still in at the embassy, but you get now another option. Say you can get an asylum.
That is it. Because but people then they try for brand like for say it's only when you reach Nasarali now you get the visa. When I to say that the people that don't get it wrong. Then another thing is that the payment. Whether people then they say, oh, that they expensive. Yeah, we all day Europe, America, now yeah. When they're ready for raise price, they're not they consult nobody. Nobody. We all day now America yeah, with the common their country yeah, for go back now we country. If they charge we begin Allah say, oh, that day to there. But now yeah, we day whether they charge we anything, we not they go now any store. Or any of them places that they forgot ask why make you raise the price. What's in the go wrong with we now Nasa alone? AAA. What's in the wrong? When are we on team we they condemn them? We they sit down. Every minute and hour they talk about Ghana, their young progress.
I want all you there quick because from the callers them, maybe the one where they talk say expensive, not the landing fee, but not to the visa fee. Because nobody no object on the visa fee, but anyone we don't call, we talk about expensive. It's the landing fee. Now expensive na salon. I make tickets there for go salon, but not about the visa.
Okay, well, I think to say that side because me na that na me understanding.
No,
it's expensive.
Yeah.
So if it be to say everybody they agree to that price day, well, we all get for help.
All right.
It's not just about the Leone thing, but at least they need dollar too for do the airport things other things that they charges that they with the airport self get for do. Maybe that they request for dollar for pay. So at least they must get that one day on the side. You see? So one thing no more women they appeal to us Sierra Leone and the law will help Sierra Leone.
All right, thank you very much, Aaron.
Yeah, Triple Line just done quick. Maybe all the here where then they do law support. So then they go help the country. Yeah?
All right,
law
thank you,
support
sir.
Sierra Leone. Okay, thank you very much,
You're
Triple
welcome, sir, yeah. Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Patrick Sakwe or Wolf Catcher from Germany.
Yes, Wolf Catcher, you get 2 minutes. Waiting at you contribution.
Thank you very much. I just want start with also this caller begin with where you say people then why then they complain about the fee of landing business or whatsoever. Go compare Sierra Leone with any developed country. You understand what I mean? Short example, Nigeria knows that within 2014 to 2019, we have 5 years. Ticket prices for let's say bus ticket prices don't change for 2 or 3 times. Understand? But nobody know the grumble. Why people don't know the grumble and no risk comment are simply because the government or the authorities waiting in charge, then they use that money for satisfy the public. So if people in the grumble na Salona because previously the previous government, the present government, they collect them money, then they not do nothing with them. Then put them in their own pockets. From where we born within the grumble about water business, state today water, no government will give people then sufficient water. If you know we give young people the water when a natural resources, and that's what you go give it again. So everyone in the grumble, go compare America with Salon, say because America people in the pure car with itself. The roads in the America than the Salon. The tax and medical benefits within the America than the Salon.
Let just stay to this one. So within Okay.
Let we go to this one. Let we hold the government accountable for anything within they do. The government not only for collecting visa fees them. Okay, don't bring account down to Salon. Maybe because the transaction, even if the people in Ghana, the embassies and where they abroad, maybe the transaction for them people and they transfer the money back to the Salon what's inside budget. It take time or maybe you can even compromise the process. So, but if they don't calm down as Salon, do a big they just said the government, let them set as an example, let them use them on them for develop the countries. Let them make roads, let them bring sufficient water to the people, let the people then get good life na Salon. Not to no more for say we don't count and then take that Monday the return at them pocket. Now that now we ask them for. Anything we then do for the betterment of the country, we do for support them. You understand? Even if na free time then go pay, even if not too long, even now whatsoever. But let them just not only for make them laws and they, but how to implement them for make them succeed. That is also another part of the stories.
All right, thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who call from?
Yeah, my name is Brahma. I call from New Jersey.
Yes, Brahma, you get 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah, I think thank you for the forum. Me on this one, I support the government because this particular initiative, because I know, like who are the Northeast in America, New York, New Jersey, like that, Massachusetts. Who you want for go salon? Who not only are making passport, like some of who you get, not get salon passport. Pass to go for send your salon passport now Washington. And that one day you give example of somebody sitting at Europe in passport laws. That don't we get similar case then in New Jersey, who people in passport laws in the Senate of Washington. So to me, for that alone, I wholeheartedly I support the government on that. The only worry when we get, people don't already talk and the minister talk say they get Interpol officials and they. So that they get for we look on that side. That the only worry and we get on that. But on the other side, people and they say fees the high. I think that the deputy minister we talk the minister, deputy trade minister or what about aviation minister. We say why make the land fees expensive in Salona because of the insurance. So it's because of the constraints and challenges in Salon. For let any player wouldn't be insured for going to Salon, the insurance rate too high. So now they make all lengthy and the. So at least now be patient. This it just is starting. Now it's starting. I will therefore be patient. For me, I did wholeheartedly be in the government. Now good initiative. Let them just straighten and call. The variables them around there, let them make sure everything okay. When I good thing, a good step. Let's continue for listening.
Thank you very much, Brima. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and the call from?
Yeah, Triple A, Alusain London, I call from London.
Yes, Alusain, you get the platform. 2 minutes. What's your contribution, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, a very good initiative, to be honest. You know, because if you look at waiting the person, because now not be mixed with them in the interview, but from watching the other callers and don't say, and I meet that end point where they try for talk stage and not get embassies all the other side them. And indeed, then a very good thing for people away than dinner side away, Salon over embassy. You know, and in terms of the money wise, like what you say, the dollar, of course, if you them say na Leone, they put in bracket, because the dollar they go up every day in a salon, you will find out say tomorrow they go say the dollar don't go up. Now be 500,000, now not to 500,000 for the $80. But when they put on flat say na dollar, $80, whether dollar go up, it can't do na dandy. You know, but a good initiative. And then in terms of security wise, you know, I don't know why we too worry about security in that country. You know, when you look at and say some people maybe they don't respect police. Even at the part of the world, so they don't respect police. So now I mean they don't get confidence over with security forces in that country. But we believe say we get a very good security forces and they do a very good job. So now only some of us wait to want create problem in that country. Now we get problem with security wise. Always they talk about security, but security is good. So one problem no day. I strongly believe say now starting and it will be progressive. Okay. And again, now visa, you understand, it no matter who that they go. Anybody can go. Now visa, what they don't say visa now what they don't say they pay $80 na airport, whether you're a businessman or whether you're a visitor. It's free for everybody. When you go, you'll be able and it will be fine for you. When you not be able and the law will take because of you, you know. So I think that I don't know my get for people. Yeah, I didn't speak.
All right, thank you very much, Alison. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who the call from?
I mean, about sporting to DC.
Yes, Bami, you get 2 minutes. I'm waiting on your contribution.
I think this initiative is very, very good. You know, I'm so happy they bring it here. I don't know why people go there against this, but again, everybody get their opinion. But I think this is a good thing for everybody in a salon and even internationally. I see people they talk about security. I don't understand. Who's terrorists will go in a salon? You know, this don't make no sense. They can go there, they can go there anytime. So we're not for worry about security safe. And salon get good security where they check everything. You know, they don't make a class. The Interpol get for daily. So I don't think that they for be too much worried. I think the only thing maybe they say is they for work on the landing fee. The landing fee is the major problem in Salon. Salon get the highest or one of the highest now with Africa for landing fee. You know, because with the landing fee now they get all you ticket the high, everything is high because of that landing fee. That only a lot of people they don't know, but that is the good cause of the major problem. If they want to get more tourists in a Salon, okay, that landing fee they get for really work on it, where everything gonna be cheaper for buy ticket. Every year, every 6 months, we all go did it. But you need to go buy tickets $2,000. Then, of course, people that wait at home for me, they go give them back money. It's not gonna happen. We rather go to another country where you go spend $1,000 and enjoy day for 1-2 weeks. You know what I mean? I think this in general is a good initiative. I think we should support it.
All right, thank you very much, Bami. Thank you. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who you call from?
My name Ahmed. I call from London.
Yes, Ahmed. Waiting now your contribution. You get 2 minutes, sir.
Triple-A, the worry concern about this $80 paying first. It's not the issue for now you pay the $80 or not pay the $80 or the extra bit of it. Within the minister, then for don't do, they need for put themselves in a better position where they build up a better understanding how to get the tourism moving forward first, rather than thinking people will pay $80 on arrival or not. Some of the callers mentioned in relation to how the embassy around the other parts of the world, how they would need for pay them bills and water rates and everything else. But then they need for sit down together and then find a better way how for adjust these little things, rather than just saying people go actually pay $80. How many people they go salon on a daily basis? Probably it might not be much. But then we talk you first caller talk about fraud. That probably amounts to completely fraud side and will put themselves in a position where they will just sit on and steal the money to themselves, and they're not going to give any sensible accountability of the money itself, rather than you talk about NRA or whatever. These are all nonsense, because at the end of the day, they need to put everything in a structural and a better way before we can move forward. But if you just wake up in the morning and say $80, we get, and Interpol got nothing to do with this. Absolutely. This is just scaremongering, because at the end of the day, if things are in place, then we can get things right in the first place. That's all I get to say.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you are live on air. You name and where you call from?
I'm in Koroma. I call from the United States.
Koroma, you get 2 minutes, sir.
Maybe I'm not going to utilize the 2 minutes. I mean, just a quick one. At times, we can let info criticize the government to do bad. We, for the as well, we praise them, we didn't do good. This we didn't do, I quite believe say, it kind of look nice. Now, America, even in postal system, now somebody, get for like trust 100%. It's not like the situation climate to Bokuri. But I remember one Ghanaian guy put notice in all over the apartment, say, in passport mission, US passport, just because, I don't know, it's like exactly in Milan for visa, but it's not like years back. And some of it working same with passport, for visa and the protocol, like they turn this, we not get to go through that. I mean, when somebody they talk about security, I mean, I will hate for slaves, but make a token, salon poros. That criminal or whatever we want to enter, maybe not to airport, you really use. But some people enjoy because, not to their own government, I mean, it's like whatever they do, they most find fault. And most of them here, it can be like a trial. When they start and see the challenges, as then they go, it's like they can know exactly what they're waiting for work on. Number one. Then the other thing, okay, people in the talk say, but cook 15 will get for it, that's true, really. But, flight, not like, that motor carriage, not my PZ, this. Passengers on board, they can go manifest. This government said and they fight corruption. Maybe before you use English which on and already send you and say, so passenger, they come so side. Why did you say, this, it's not like I try for doing this kind of, but make I just mention this.
Well, not bring that come up. Just lost it to this one who they talk now.
No, okay, no, what I mean, like, business particular, it's like they're almost always accurate for passengers. But I mean, when casualty, even there, right there, they show how many people will be on board, including even the crews, waiting there on board. So for me, passenger is not longer, for me to know how many passengers come from America, this. The airport will be well informed. If they want to know, how much of the money, they can able to trace that. So that's why they don't forget about that money side. But the government is on board in that. As much as they don't make things easy for we, they are not present. Instead of, for begin to cry and now security, many porous site a salon where, people every now and then they enter, they come out, when they used to know. Now, when these tourism minister, they try so hard for markets, we country, people still try for crime, man. Come on.
All right. Thank you very much, Kuroma. Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. Yes, caller, I did live on here. You name me, who side you call from?
Patricia, they call from New York.
Yes, Patricia, you get 2 minutes, ma.
Yes, are there where people then they say the land they feel? I've been don't listen then people there, I think, on YouTube, where they don't talk, say, I don't know, something like 34%.
Yeah, but we still not see it. We still not see. Not so they see. Definitely, they say 34% they don't reduce them, but the ticket is still high. Because if I reflect by the ticket, so then we tell we say maybe. You remember I count that man, I be count one man now we come out to the airport. So then we tell we say maybe at the end of the year, then they fix them books. Starting next year, we go see ticket price different. But as to now, right now, ticket is still high to go to Sierra Leone.
Okay, then where after where then don't and talk that then talk say different airlines and then call the airlines and they say they have good to go na salon something like that. It will be like one airline they go na salon, different one they go. I know that's why I don't know how true is it because I've been listening on live one way they do on that 10 day. So I just wonder about why they say 34% don't go. Then people still they talk and that understanding there be one get. Then I see people then they talk back. Some people then very angry when they talk. One thing we for not say like that boy when they talk say bus ticket. Yes, bus things and they go up now other side. When you go to the store now, the way they buy things and the way they buy now is different. But nobody know the grumble because when you go work then they pay you money they float now they circulate now the country. So you go feel but not that much because then they pay you according to what side they at the cost of living how you did at the place society. But salon now is like now try then they try. The only thing that money business back as we not say before, they not for make like that money they pass now nobody in hand. They forget where that money they go. You just start more like the bus driver then you don't ever see bus driver they even touch the money with your hand. No. When you go inside the bus, you know side they put them. And that money they bus driver not get for touch them. Now what side they for go open them, and then they see and they check everybody know and wait then they check a camera they you don't go thief. So if they do that thing in the back, you know go bad. Then we'll just them go $80. So man can do still day you want for do like something so now for Kaya I go do so. So we as a Sierra Leoneans and we will serve day out. I think so for be happy for that and Lord make and let be nice and we'll go make things to go but we they talk like we're hungry about putting the people then where they still want to try instead we'll talk say more G option they say so like why we don't say so if they can make where you go scan you passport you pay this that's not good idea. Now ideas are for put well not for put angry words them out there where the people that they try. Now that's not one me want to say. Thank you very much for giving me the floor for talk.
Thank you very much, Patricia. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yes, good evening or good afternoon. This is Nancy. They call from US.
Yes, Nancy, you get 2 minutes. What's your contribution?
Yeah, I just want to say this year we don't do a really fine. I believe say it will count beaucoup people than day. If only them go able to work on the landing fee. And also, and since then they work on this bridge, it will be nice if they do them because since the ferry they and bug, if the bridge 9 day, it no matter when the person land in a salon.
So I want all you do quick since you they talk about that bridge. Although me get for can do me, but me I feel say we dey wait for that bridge day and the ferry way they right time no better. Why will not get ferry first wait for the cover this road till they wait till the bridge they build. Because the one with the right time no better.
Yes, you're right. You're perfectly right. Then for do that, while then they work on the bridge, hopefully then go do and fast because go do something like this. They say let people then come, then wait and come, then stock na lunge, they no get way for cross. That they give too much expenses. And also for the payments, that visa on arrival, for me, I'm not supposed to let them pay that money they cash na people they hand. Say salon people then the real situation don't they now that you it has to let them pull that habit they can then. If you take Ghana to go give school for people, what you expect? It's for China. So the best is if you then get bank, if you then get branch there, like a bank branch where then go put there, when the person go, then appoint and go and like go pay na the bank, then go give the bank account where business until go there online, everybody go get them without one for go there. So when you arrive, somebody go there, they will go guide you, say go pay and then you get your receipt na the bank, and then you count and now then do your processing. That suggestion there, they give instead of them pass that money na their hand. Otherwise, we not go know tomorrow. We will still come back now. This we can't talk about the same thing. Say, oh, money don't lost, so this don't happen, or this don't happen, because he put on the individual at the hand. Just like when they put on now, then teachers the hand for go pay. All man know what thing they happen. Not all man know money they reach on. So let them not start this mistake again for put money in people their hand. Let them create a bank system there where people then go pay there. Now the airport as you land. You get a to pay, and then you get your receipt from the bank, and then you come. So, that suggestion, the number one for you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Nancy. Make us start with Usai Nancy. Stop. Okay, you say forget a bank, na the airport where you go, what's not. Well, you get NRA. Now, NRA, they collect the money. NRA, now they collect the young salon government side of the money, now the key. What's a key? Now, NRA, they collect money. They. We carry in tax then, now NRA dandy. So I want to make you understand now, the people them, where they collect the money. So even now the airport, now NRA, they collect them. Well, people, they say because of the money they go na NRA then go send for play yuki pa the money. But most people where they take the water taxi, the sea coach, the seabird, and the other one then, we know saying na $40 you they pay. And not to the people that they pay. The only thing is, the tickets then they give you, then get number, whether they tally them after or what's not. I believe say, they don't go through the process. All I make now, you go see, like, most people, where they out of that barrier and airport, then get that water taxi ticket for sale. Because I believe say they don't prove, they don't go, and $40 for that one day. Although them, then get an equivalent. So if you get Leones, you get how much you go pay in Leones. Or if you get the dollars, you pay in dollars. We nadande me feel say then suppose for do, but then go say because everybody they flying, maybe you not get Leones. But we forget an option. Say it's example 300,000 or $80. Example 400,000 or $80. Because even the water taxi, that's how it is. Then get usa you go pay the sign did we na either this Leones or this dollars. This Leones or this dollars. So at least we go able to understand say yes, the dollar rates they work out with the Leones. It's a fixed price. Somebody call, he say, well, maybe then say $1. Well, if in the case that, then the landlord, the back they ask for dollar and $1 they want. Then the people that they charge for dollar and the country $1 they want. So if we want to say yes, we try for eliminate dollarization, I think say we for even then go say at the airport, it's an international airport, so people and they fly in and which is but make we get a preference. We Leone self they corner they making self the shine small. Even though we know say most people where they go na dollar then go pay, they not go pay the Leones, but make the Leones they make impressions be known rather than just say $80 fix. We know it's $80 fix or this amount in Leones. I think say that one day you go able to tell say yes, the Leone self-DD and it is shine. I think say that side na so me see am. Maybe I might be wrong, but na so I see am. And I talked earlier again say about online service. But the thing is, you were there inside the financial business, you will find out say salon. It's difficult, but again, it's possible because if you fly go salon with your card, you're able to take money na the ATM na salon. The only thing na the charge you then charge you na only don't come yanda. But definitely you able to take Leones with your card na salon. So if you able to take Leones with your card na salon, definitely you for able to pay with your card. Because for me, I don't pay for extra suitcase with my card na salon. I don't pay for extra suitcase with my card. And it was, I think, $200, exact $200. No, I be fixed and go put extra charge or what not, no. But maybe you go say because that because LC Airlines at that time, or was it Air France or KLM? I don't forget which airline anyway. But I don't pay with my card na salon. So I believe say it's possible, even though we not see that option. They say then go accept credit card or debit card or what not. We don't know if na cash only. But that one day we go try for make we get information from them, make them tell we say yes, you able for pay with your card where you go. So that 10 days safe if na $100 where you pay that $20 begging on arrive and no go arrive day. Not so. So begging on arrive and no go did because you already know say if na $100 bill you get what you pay. Trust me. If they say they not get change, then go tell you say, I don't know. Then go make you feel uncomfortable, like say you forgive them. I know say a lot of people we go to work like the airport, we go listen this, go frown at what they say, but it's the reality. It's the reality. It's our own home country. We love to go there, but this is the reality. The begging on arrival, not the reality. He did it. And begging on departure. It's there. Which they left for your sister there now. Like all the Leones where you want, where you get, you supposed for left and day. You for left and you not for travel without Leones. What if they go back? You know? So I think say this is a very good thing. It's a very good thing. It's just that we need for just put everything in place. You know, people always say, oh, security and this. We better would they charge $80 and all that. In the Gambia, it's free for certain countries. It's free in the Gambia. For United Kingdom, United States, they never charge you. That's why you see tourism, they flourish there. That's why you see tourism, they flourish there. And we talk about this ferry. The ferry needs to be fixed. Because it's not about visa on arrival only. Okay, let's say everybody float go. Not so everybody, they go take the $40 water taxi. Imagine you take $40 water taxi, then they London add again on expense for going to the country. Then they don't add back. Whilst now, if you get the option for say, okay, I have an option, let we go with the ferry. And before, then they say ferry, they work according to flight. But trust me, right now, not to say they work. Ferry no, they work according to flight at all. We see them say them don't reach. Well, in fact, if it broke down, what do you think? If it broke down, what do you think? So that one day in the out of it. So we really need for wake up in that ferry business. Yes, the bridge. Well, pass if them we don't get investor this morning, no. But to last night, we no say investor no kite. So why not invest in the ferries? Nasit self be don't put on per ferry and end up look and they don't come yonder. But we really need ferry now for match up with this particular visa on arrival. If we so they anticipate, say, because of visa on arrival is going to open the doors, then when the door open, when people come in, how are they going to reach across the water? Now $40 again? Or now the ferry? We all see how the ferry can jam packed. Like this last incident what happened, they say the ferry, it choked, the ferry not able to work again. So by the time then they say the ferry begin link, people begin scared. Because waiting do everybody want load na the ferry and no one let the ferry left them. I think say it's high time make we get more than even 2 ferry na that water they across. Because the ferry they will get always in a patch. When was the last time new ferry go Salone? Apart from the one that when assets go out, where even at the end of the day, I hope say then they go cancel na the commission of inquiry. Because then ferry then they have not to be new one. The private people them waiting in the count now that $40 zone. Because that one day they make more money. But the one we go take chunk of the people, they no better. So visa on arrival is good, but when the door is open, how the people then go get across? Because looking at December, I know a lot of people will get for go. I know a lot of people will get for go, eh? We get for go. Beaucoup people in pass then go take the $40 on. With that $40 they for don't you know okay, la left handy. But now they locked the own program. It's a good thing. We applaud the government. We're still waiting for that 34%. Just like how Patricia Vandy said. That 34% when they say them be don't pull. We still not see and reflect by the ticket yet. We still not see and reflect. So I hope say then get the right person we get for ask question. Then we don't tell we say maybe. Then get for correct them books them. So come next year, we want for CC ticket go down for go Salone. We really want for Sam. We go there again tomorrow. Till we meet again tomorrow, a brighter future lies ahead of Salone. Triple A say, tata.